One of the best reasons for visiting other places is that when you come home, you understand where you live a little bit better. All the things that we think are totally normal are actually a tiny bit different in every country in the world. Tom noticed so much more now, seeing his own country again for the first time in so long. The road signs look different to everywhere else in the world. The traffic lights beep differently. Shops smell different and sell slightly different things. The trees and fields look different. People think and behave differently. Tom had seen so many things on his ride. He understood now how lucky he was in his life at home. His life was easier, safer, happier, and more luxurious than most children in the world can ever dream of. He had also learned that the world is a good place. Nearly everyone is more or less a good, decent person. Now that Tom had seen the world for himself, he knew that despite the bad, sad, terrible stories he saw on the news, there were so many good people who had looked after him in the villages, towns, and cities of 60 different countries. Tom had found out a lot about the world, but his ride had shown him even more about himself. He knew now that he was capable of doing more than he had ever imagined. He hadn't honestly thought that he'd get all the way around the world, but he had begun to do it anyway. Beginning something is a really good trick. It's the best way to become good at it. If you just wait around hoping to become an expert on something, then you'll never get good. You'll never achieve anything difficult. Beginning is the best way forward. It's far better to try something and fail at it than to be too scared to even begin it in the first place. Cycling around the world had made Tom a more confident boy. Nowadays, he enjoyed trying new things. He was less worried about the prospect of failing. He was more willing to ask people for help, to try his very hardest, but also to have fun. Having fun might be the most important part of any adventure. One morning, Tom woke up and thought, "This is the last day." He climbed out of his sleeping bag for the last time. He packed away his tent for the last time. Tonight, he was going to sleep in his very own bed. He grinned at the idea. Tom liked, even loved his tent, but he was definitely looking forward to a soft bed and a big duvet. He was also looking forward to a steaming hot shower. He might even throw away the pants he had been wearing all the way around the world and treat himself to a clean pair. Life was great. Tom pushed his bike out of the wood he'd camped in and out onto the road. He began pedaling. The last day felt strange. It was the first time in the whole world that Tom had not needed a map to show him the way ahead. He recognized places as he passed them. He knew what he was going to see when he reached the top of a hill. Tom rode fast, remembering how slow he had been when he first began this trip, wobbling on his bike as he set off ever so slowly to try to ride to Africa. If you ride a bike every day, you will get very fit and strong. It is a magical feeling. We all live on the road to Africa. Look out of the window now. Can you see a road? That one, that very one, is the road to Africa. Those 2 lanes will take you anywhere, to Africa, to China, or to anywhere you dream of going. All you need to do is to make a plan and to begin. It may not be right now, it may not even be for a few years, but you can start dreaming of adventures today. And you can start seeking out adventures close to home right away. You don't have to cycle around the world to have an adventure. Anyone can find somewhere to explore near their home. Maybe you could camp out in the garden, make hot chocolate in the woods, or even just climb a new tree. But if you do one day think big and decide to ride down that road, you'll always be glad that you did. Turn left at the end of the street. Turn right at the next traffic light. And then, just go. This is the road to adventure.